Yo, what's up YouTube? This is me, MapCRim over here for another battle video. This battle is versus Mforz from AAX, and I lead with my Nitto King, and he leads with the Skarmory. I go for the Fire Blast, which obviously won't kill the Skarmory because of Sturdy, which is lame. He sets up spikes and stuff and whatever. And I use Fire Blast to finish off. I'm Scarfed because I'm epic like that. And yeah, so he sends in an Entei, and he realized I was Scarfed, and I was like, you fucker. So I send in my Billy Mays, and he goes for a Calm Mind. And goes for the Vial or the Lava Plume. I use Hydro Pump, but I miss because that's just lame. And yeah, but next turn I do get to hit with the Hydro Pump. Does a little bit over half. After leftovers, it goes under half, but whatever. So yeah, I was going for another Hydro Pump, but he goes for another Calm Mind, and after that Calm Mind, I can't kill it with the Hydro Pump, which is kind of lame. So yeah, so this Entei is kind of pissing me off at the moment, so whatever. I just go for a Thunderbolt because I knew that was going to kill it, but he goes for Rest, and I'm like, what the fuck? Calm Mind, Rest, talking Entei. That's definitely SO. But whatever. Yeah, so I went for the Thunderbolt. It does shit because of the 2 Calm Minds and stuff, so now I knew that this thing was going to annoy the hell out of me, so I was like, fuck this, and I switched out my Billy Mays, and I sent in my Repulsion, my shiny, awesome, kick-ass Repulsion, and he uses Rest or Sleep Talk, and I'm like, I knew it. So he gets another Calm Mind, which is like crap, and stuff like that. So yeah, he's still asleep, gets healed by lefties. We both get healed by lefties because lag and stuff. Well, just whatever. And so he uses Sleep Talk again, and he uses Rest, which is awesome because he can't attack now, and I go for the Earthquake, which takes, like, that hit, like, did not do much. Like, I swear that was going to do a lot more than that. I wasn't sure if it was going to one-hit KO, but that's a really defensive Entei, so whatever. So he wakes up, goes for the Lava Plume, does about half, and I take it out with the Earthquake, which is cool. So yeah, Entei gets taken down. And he sends in his Bird Doan, which is like whatever. And I knew it was one of two things: either he was gonna go offensive and just like air slash me, or do the Cosmic Power bullshit. And he actually does the Cosmic Power bullshit. So I'm like, oh my god. So if you guys didn't know, this thing has Magic Guard, which is annoying as fuck. And yeah, and Psycho Shift. So it gets to pass on the burn to my Billy Mays, which is so lame. And I go for a Thunderbolt. And even with that Cosmic Power, fucking Thunderbolt does a shit ton. Okay, that thing almost one-hit KOs even with that Cosmic Power up, which I thought these things were like super bulky defensive shit, but whatever, I guess. So he goes for the Roost because he knew I was going to Thunderbolt again, and because of Roost taking away its flying type for the turn, its normal effective Thunderbolt, and it doesn't do as much, which is lame. So I was like, fuck this, and I switched out back into my Repulsion because I know since it has Roost, Cosmic Power, and then the Psycho Shift, he can't Psycho Shift me Burn unless he wants to activate my Guts, so yeah. So I thought this would be a perfect time to bulk up and stuff, but yeah, he goes for a Cosmic Power thinking that will actually do a difference and stuff, so I got a bulk up, which is awesome, and stuff. So now he goes for the freaking Assist Power. If you guys don't know what Assist Power is that the more boosts you have, the more power it does. So he had 2 Cosmic Powers, and normally Assist Power is only base 20, but it gets, like, it adds 20 for every single boost he has, so it was doing like 100 base, so that did a lot. So I sent in my, what's his face? My, Sableye, and I taunt it, and now it can't do anything at all. So I predicted a switch, go for the Confuse Ray, he switches into his Pimp King, and I go for the Will-O-Wisp, but of course I have to fucking miss, because lame. So yeah, he gets the Earthquake me. It does a lot because, yeah, and I was like, fuck this. So I switched that to my Billy Mays. I was thinking this thing was Scarfed, and I believe it was. It probably was. Anyway, so yeah, he goes for Earthquake, doesn't do anything because Levitate, and now he's forced to switch out into his Blossom. Now, I use Hydro Pump again, and I miss. I mean, I miss so many times in this battle. I hate it. I hate hacks. So I went for the Will-O-Wisp, and I'm like, if you miss, I'm going to be so pissed off because I knew he was going to go for sub. Because that's like what all Blossoms do, is sub Leech Seed or sub Teeter Dance and stuff. So yeah, so with that burn, it's gonna piss off the Blossom because it does more than leftovers. So I went for a Thunderbolt thinking it would break the sub at least, but it didn't, and I'm like, wow. But then it misses Leech Seed, so I was like, okay, I guess that pays back. what is it? Makes up for the miss of Hydro Pump, which, well, to be honest, that didn't really do much, but oh well. So I went for the second Thunderbolt because I knew if this doesn't break the sub, I'd be like, what the fuck? And yeah, he goes for the Leech Seed again and stuff, so whatever. And the Leech Seed and the Burn, I mean, that's just doing a lot of damage to my Rotom. And I'm at now 61 HP, and I go for a Pain Split, which should do a lot because Blossom and sub, and yeah. So yeah, Blossom's at really low HP. I'm still getting wrecked by the Burn and the Leech Seed, and it's really pissing me off, so yeah, my Billy Mays is like, what the fuck do I do? So I switched out. After, I believe I switched out. Yes, I switched out to my Electabuzz, thinking that, you know, well, it already has a Leech Seed and stuff, so I just switched out, and he uses Hidden Power, and this Hidden Power is Fire, and that was, like, really unlucky for me, and he gets a crit, too. So that totally takes out my Dentura, and that was like, wow, that was lame. So, yeah, so now I just send in my Nidoking, and I'm like, okay, time to bring out, like, the fucking god. So I use Sludge Wave, and that freaking takes out the sub and stuff, and he went for the Stun Sport, which I'm really, he misses, but I'm like, you know what, that's what you get for me missing Will-O-Wisp on his Nidoking, so I was like, yeah, okay. So then he sends in his own Nidoking, because he knows I'm locked into Sludge Wave, and I'm like, oh, fuck you. So I switch into my bird is a word, and he goes for the Head Smash, predicting the switch into that, or just predicting a switch, I guess. Yeah, so he uses Head Smash again, doesn't really do a lot, and I go for the Stealth Rocks. Now I knew he was going to switch out into something I don't like, so I went for the Whirlwind, and he does switch out into his Machamp, and then I just Whirlwind it back out, and he goes back into his Unknown Head. So, yeah, which really doesn't do anything because Stealth Rocks don't affect it because of Magic Guard, so I was like, whatever. So, this thing uses Cosmic Power, which is like, wow, whatever. So, I knew he was going to switch out because predicting the Taunt, so I just went for the Recover just to get some HP back and stuff. So, I use Recover. Good stuff. And, yeah, get a lot of HP back. I'm like, good enough to live a hit after the Will-O-Wisp, but I missed Will-O-Wisp again, and I'm like, fuck you. So yeah, he gets a Head Smash me and my Sableye dies, which is sad face. So I send in my own King, and I'm like, fuck you, Nidoking, Ice Beam to face. Okay, die. So yeah, Nidoking dies, which is like awesome. Well, my Nidoking is awesome, but whatever. So now he sends in Mr. Mexicali, which is the champ, and I sent him on Billy Mays because not because it's Ghost type, but he thought it was still Ghost type, which was kind of lousy. You'll see how I know this. Anyway, so I get healed by leftovers and stuff. He went for a sub, which kind of pissed me off because I was like, oh my god. So yeah, I go for the Thunderbolt just to break the sub, and he went for Payback, which is kind of lousy because that might have made me, like, he thought I was still Ghost type, so he didn't Dynamic Punch. But that ends up killing me anyway, so it doesn't even matter. And yeah, so and I sent him my Bird as a Word because I know this thing could like totally wall this thing because I knew it was going to be like Bulk Up, Dynamic Punch, Payback, and stuff. So he went for a Dynamic Punch, got me confused obviously, and hits me in Confusion. And I'm like, oh my god, fuck you. I better live this next Dynamic Punch. So, yeah. Goes for another Dynamic Punch, and my Skarmory does live, which is epic. However, I get hit by Confusion again, and I'm like, wow, that's like 10% fucking chance of me hitting myself twice in a row with Confusion, which was super lame. Because I could have roosted and stuff, so that really pissed me off. So now my Bird as a Word died, and now all I have left is my Nidoking, and I'm like, alright, go King of Queens. Go for it. So I use Sludge Wave because win, and Sludge Wave is a 2-hit KO to the Machamp, but yeah, it doesn't kill it, and he goes for the Dynamic Punch, and lol at 69 HP. But whatever. I get confused, which is like whatever, because I knew Confusion was gonna fuck me over. I use Sludge Wave again, and I was like, yes, no Confusion. And yeah, I killed the Machamp. So now it's 1-to-1. He has his little Unknown Head thingy, and I have my Nidoking. Here's the thing: his only attacking move on me is Assist Power, and without any boosts, that's only 20 base power. And if I did not hit myself in Confusion, I think I would have lived that. and I could have 2-hit KO'd the unknown head. So yeah, that sucked. But hey, good game. Comment, rate, and subscribe, guys. I'll see ya.